Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and today we will be starting a new series for DmC Devil May Cry. So, DmC, as we jump in, will point out that we have the Devil May Cry main game and the DLC Vergil's Downfall. DmC is the reboot in an alternative universe for Devil May Cry, which is a pretty popular series that I never really played. So actually I haven't played the second of it, even this game. I'm hoping it will be a little bit more actiony, but one thing I've already done is in the extras here you can replay the intro sequence. So I did that, and that has confirmed to me that even though this is rated M, this is pushing right on the borders of adults only. The intro sequence alone has a stripper scene, two girls in their underwear, a simulated sex act, two cuss words, violence, and I believe there might have even been a few alcohol uses. I mean, this game, being rated M, it has everything: drug use, alcohol, violence, sexual situations. And they're not kidding. Now, I do think they will hold back enough so that maybe I will get away with not having to censor or cut out any scenes for YouTube. YouTube mostly just is against, does not allow actual nudity. So someone in their underwear is alright, someone not in their underwear isn't. I may actually even learn a few tricks on censoring if I do have to censor this game, of blurring instead of just cutting scenes like I did in The Witcher 3. This is if we go into the action training here, it is a like action fighter hack and slash game where you unlock skills and you can, and it is pretty difficult for my understanding. This game has like 5 difficulty modes, and for most people you would probably want to play on like medium or hard to begin with, and then it is going to unlock a even extra harder mode, and they might even unlock another hard mode here. But for YouTube's thing, I think we're just probably going to go through this game once, unless we see some real reason not to. I have all the DLC for this. Some of the DLC gave me some extra skill points I think I can use to unlock, so I might have a slight disadvantage. This Bloody Palace is a like wave-based option that we will check out at the end of the game. And then I just want to point out the graphic settings here. One thing, it says refresh rate at 60 Hz. That's kind of weird. That's TV talk. For video games and graphics, it should be like 60 frames per second. We're doing ultra quality graphics, HD textures, HD anti-aliasing and shadows. This was a 2013 game. The graphics look alright, but they don't look great. Sound is at 50%, subtitles are on, and so we're gonna start now. But again, I very much have to warn you, turn this off now if you are even like 16 or 17 or 18 and living, well, no, just I would say just turn it off if you're even 18, because this very well is going to be pushing the lines of, well, of it. And if you are before 16, 17, or if you're younger than 16, forget it. Turn this off now. No even exceptions. Not even if your parents are cool or anything. This is, for my channel, going to be the most adult game we've done. Adult in the sense of adult things that that adults don't want kids to see. I mean, you can even see on the screen on the right, there's some hinting of this, and you will see more of it in the intro. So this is in my late night slot. My late night slot is trying to be the most mature games. If I have any mature games to play, it will be at the 7 o'clock slot, the latest airing, 7 o'clock Central Time, GMT -6. So that's what this slot is mostly supposed to be, but sometimes it gets filled with just scary things or whatever else I might have already played. We'll do secret missions after the game. I don't think I have any unlocked. That's enough stalling though. Let us begin. DmC. This will be my first experience for this series, and I very well might go back and play the previous games, even though they are quite old. And that's usually what happens, that when you're hitting these reboot things, it's like, well, those games are so old now that they need to be rebooted. There was just a slight controversy that this character in the middle, this male character, is called Dante, and he looks nothing like what the character in the previous series by the same name of Dante looks like. They changed his appearance, and a lot of people were upset about that until they played the game, and then most people were fine with it, and they're like, it's not exactly the same, but it was a pretty good game. Alright, beginning now. Again, I would call this adults only. I'm surprised it didn't get an adults only just from the intro, but maybe the intro's just pushing it to scare people off. That's often happens. They put something really extreme at the beginning of movies to give the parents an idea and walk out at the beginning, instead of being two hours into a movie and seeing a extremely violent or sexual scene and then walking out then. Alright, here we go. So we have skins and perks, and then the difficulty of human, devil hunter, and Nephilim. So human enemies are weaker, do less damage. Select this mode if you want a usual melee action games. Just if you don't usually play melee action games, just want to experience the story. So we're gonna do human just for Netflix because it's not really fun. This is the standard customer costume. So here's what the reboot looks like. This is what the classic Dante looked like. So notice that is pretty different looking. Here's a dark Dante, a neo Dante type stuff, and then orb harvester and item finder. Seems like some DLC that I have, and seems like they're on by default, so let's just use them. Beeps when Dante is near secret objects, okay, and then increases the number of chance of red orbs that probably just refill your health. So I think that is fine. It sucks though that in general where people have to pay for DLC and they get an advantage. Pay to win, even a little bit like that is no good. Would you like to see tutorial messages? Yes. I've already noticed that in the training, it doesn't seem like X or A does anything right now. And it's a little strange. Y and B on a 360 controller to swing swords and attack. So this is the intro I saw before, and you will quickly recognize what level it is here. I haven't covered the story greatly.
Yes, by close of trading Friday.
You should know that
more time.
These are demons and demon/businessmen that are controlling the world in secret.
No, this is not a veiled threat. This is a direct one. Should you fail to comply, the collapse of the economy will be on your head. I will make sure that you are stripped of power, shamed, and hated. Is that clear enough for you? Ah. Friday it is then. You have a good night, Mr. President.
So he was just threatening the President of the United States.
Did you get it, my darling?
Over $1 trillion.
Oh.
Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I. Nothing left but to grab it by the hair, bend it over, and... What's the matter? What's the matter?
A loose end.
A loose end, what?
The son of the traitor Sparta. Dante.
Him.
He's still out there.
The hunters will find him. They found Sparta and his whore. And when they do...
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
Also in this game, there's like 2 ways to look at the world. There's the demon perspective version of the world, and then there's the human. And in the demon, things are very weird looking, and you'll see text on the walls that are like the demons talking or getting instructions. This game is made by Ninja Theory, which I can kind of confuse with Team Ninja sometimes. So I'll have to keep that straight in my mind to remember which games were made by which. So he's using his demon eyes to see that that actually is a demon and not just a stripper. There's your alcohol use. And there was a demon. The graphics on this intro look slightly bad for a 2013 game. They look good, they just don't look great. But it might just be this intro too. We'll have to wait till I get in the game. So that sign was convincing people to drink and become obese subconsciously. So Dante here is taking the strippers back to his place. So, yeah, I was not joking about kids shouldn't watch this. Yeah, graphics look better a little bit now.
Increasing their power for millennia. They're on the verge of controlling mankind. Citizens, we've been kept asleep in a manufactured illusion for too long. We must wake up.
The masked lunatic you saw there claims to represent an organization called the Order. Now, this group has claimed responsibility for several serious attacks in recent weeks. He is undoubtedly a traitor and a terrorist. And I, for one, am not for the death penalty. So, one way to do it.
Dante is a
Shoot the son of a bitch. This is Bob Barbas.
Nephilim, half a hybrid of a human and an angel.
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on to me?
The hunter demon. He's here. He's dragging you into limbo. It's too late. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
So yeah, limbo
save for a hangover.
Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer.
When you put the gloves on.
Missed.
Stygian.
Time for rebellion.
You wanna fight? Let's go.
So we're in the game, and that whole flying through the area is, oh, I don't, the hacker combo is and they grade you the whole time. You start with D and you go up to S, you go up to A, then above. From S is double S, and you'll lose your combos taking damage. But you have to actually be hitting something. So this might be more of a scene-based scene-based where you could do just a few fights and then get your best score for that scene, and then later on when you're trying to get double, maybe even triple S ranks on things, you can go back and just do those parts. We found a new white orb slain enemies. Release white orbs which fill Dante's upgrade bar. Each time the bar is filled, Dante can unlock the ability via the upgrade shop. Okay, so we will get some new things. Found a new red orb. Slain enemies release red orbs which can be spent on data shop and consumables to help upgrade and more. Okay, so red orbs are permanent upgrade. I thought they would just be health refills.
Dante! This way!
Who said that?
So you have these little areas, and so that would have been like one battle, and try to get as good of a score. I think our score just faded out because we weren't moving fast enough, and you might want to look around and see if there's any collectibles, or if you can get any consumables hitting like trash cans. It seems like the trash cans will work. But A to jump. Is this our trailer? How could it be? That we saw them throw it away.
Like guns?
We have a very high jump and a very short jump going on. I just screwed it up. And I'm sure that will lower my score. So you kind of want to, usually the jump is wider than the height. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. This is inherently the problem of any of these chase scenes. You have to keep trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. If you don't know, you'll die multiple times.
Ebony, Ivory, I missed you girls.
Doesn't seem like the guns work that well on demons. Backups.
Target practice. Right on cue.
weapon unlocked, Ebony and Ivory, high cowboy handguns, capable of maintaining high rates of fire against multiple targets. Even though they deal low damage, Ebony and Ivory are useful for interrupting weak enemy attacks. So, explains what the X was for. So the dive bombing gun and maintain some distance, and I didn't do it. So the swords are mostly there for, it'd probably be easier to jump up and hit these guys with the swords too. But they're being a pain. So this game on the higher difficulty level is intense. I can tell you. I wonder what game that is. But since we're playing on human, this will be hopefully a chance for us to see how easy this game gets. We unlocked a new concept art. You can't go into the carnival and play video games. No. Can't play video games in your video games. But are these spiders little things we can shoot? I guess they are. So the
Dante.
people in Limbo.
Don't shoot! My name is Kat. I'm not a demon. I'm still in the real world. You're in Limbo.
How come I can see you clearly?
I'm a medium, a psychic. I can phase into Limbo and communicate with you. I can see you, talk to you, but I'm not actually in Limbo with you.
If I pull the trigger?
I'll die. I'm risking my life here for you. I want to help.
Why would she die?
I don't need your help.
The hunter has dragged you
Oh,
into
maybe
Limbo.
if you kill her
I can
spirit.
get you out.
I've been down here before. I know how to get out. You fight whatever shit-sucking demon dragged you in here.
You don't want to fight the hunter. He's not your regular demon. Follow me, now.
So it seems like since this is a reboot and just his first story, I would suspect he's only been in Limbo once before, and by the end of this game he'll be in it many times. Well, there's something there, we just don't know what it is. And I got us some red cards. So, see how the signs have like subliminal limbo talk? Gluttony is good, lethargy, and then it's hot food. And then it says spend money. Oh, I could spend so much time just reading all these signs actually. And this doesn't seem like there's gonna be too much of looking around, and it's gonna stay probably mostly on one level. So I don't think there's gonna be a ton of jumping up and looking for things. Kill that.
Where'd she go?
What I'm not getting here is any life refills. So it seems like every hit I've taken is gonna stick with me. Use melee attacks on lost souls to free them. Really? I will free you with my sword. Yes, this looks like free. Souls trapped in Limbo, free them to increase your mission's completion bonus. Alright. Yeah, that doesn't look like I freed anybody. That looks like I killed something. Well, I'm a little confused as to which way is the right direction. Because it looks like I might be able to jump over here, and that looks like a collectible with my extra ability. Found a copper key. Allows Dante to open a copper door. Dude, the show's over. So there's, seems like only 21 keys in the whole game? That's a good gameplay development. If there's going to be collectible right at the beginning, you should make the first one easy to find. That way, people see the quest and the goal. Yeah, didn't even make that jump, and I think that took out a little bit more of our health. I wonder what this poster looks like in the real world, or if it just always looks like that. I don't know. So it says dead. There's, I imagine, a desire to do a lot of launching up and then jumping up and attacking. Because with the sword we're using right now not being super powerful, I am taking hits. It is messing up my combo meter, not getting me really good scores. I am not really a fast-paced action player, so I'm not going to come in here and for a second think that I'm going to actually be able to get like full S ranks even on all the levels. It would require me to really bone up and get a lot more skill than I probably have right now, and I don't think it would be worth my time as a video game critic to become a better player of the style of game. Maybe it would help me a little bit, so hopefully I'll learn a little in this game, but to become a perfect player for DmC is not there. So we've got an upgrade point received. Killing enemies and collecting white orbs fills our upgrade bar. We know that. When the upgrade bar is full, Dante receives an upgrade point which can be spent at the shop. Yeah, we know that. The shop can be accessed from the divinity statues during missions or from the mission start screen. Well, where's the divinity statue? I don't see one. I can't jump up on this button real well. Ah, but when I hit it, it did hit me. So if I had convinced the guys to come up here and then shot them up into that, it would have hit them and killed them. Ah. So there was a whole trick here that I failed to even catch on to. I was too busy fighting, which is often the case, is that the game makers will put something in the game and then distract the player by having us just have to deal with the enemies right in front of us, so much so that I never even see what they wanted us to see. That's not a destructible thing. Press A to jump higher. I guess that's what I have to do, because it wouldn't make any sense to go this way, would it? It's not like you go higher if you hold A. Here's a tap of A, here's a hold of A. Maybe you go a little bit higher, but not significantly. Press A to double jump. Oh, I could have double jumped this whole time. What's a gold orb do? I don't know why these are called orbs. They look like skulls to me. Can be used upon death to resurrect Vergil. Gold orbs can also be purchased from the item shop. So continues after you die, but if you fall, you only take damage. If I had an attack that would knock creatures backwards, I would try to knock them into this. I would assume that's the thought. So I'm playing this very slowly, and that's really not how this game is designed to be played. Small vital soul restores a small portion of Dante's health. Ah, so that's the health restore thing. And I would have thought there would have been more of those in the game, but it doesn't seem like there is going to be. I got very drastically different results when trying to look at how long this game was. because speedrunners can go through this game in about 10 hours, and then completionists go through this game in about 40. So I probably am going to be closer to the 40 than the 10. But I might even be a little bit over the 40 because I am talking, and that does take up some time. So this is a divinity statue, so we can get upgrades. What ability would we want? Rebellion is the name of the sword. Ebony Ivory is the name of the gun. And our abilities. In the air, jump. This would be jump off an enemy while in the air. Okay. That would be, it seems like the only thing I could unlock. We have just a bunch of unknown things. Increased damage from hacker level 2 is probably a decent thing. And then there's death coils, which is hit Y twice, then pause, then hit it 3 times. Which I probably won't get very good at that. All of these attacks seem very much like the type of things I am gonna need. Right now with my abilities, it doesn't seem realistic. We can increase our shooting, or we can increase our sword swinging, and I'm thinking the sword swinging is what we're gonna need. And it does have, if we hit the Y button, the ability to just try out the attack to begin with. And I have 4. I didn't realize this. So I will take this. This one is you walk 2 steps forward, then hit Y. I probably will never even use that. Ricochet. So I guess I'm just gonna try and unlock as many things as possible. And I think that's about as good as we should do. We still have some unknown moves that, as far as our actual abilities, that I assume are blocked off because of story reasons. So, restore some of his health for 200 red orbs. Restores all of Dante's health for 400. And then increases the maximum health by 10%. So the right thing to do here is to save up till we have 1,000 red orbs and get all of these, because I believe these are one-time use items, and I already have picked one up, not used it. We don't get our health or anything restored when we go to that. Go to the Divinity Shrine. Oh, should have seen this coming. Basically gave us
How did it get up there?
a checkpoint right before the boss fight.
Sweet. Breaking news. We go live to our eye in the sky. Steve, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So we run forward. I gotta keep an eye out on the ground. Stay out of the circle. So Ricochet is holding the lead. So I'm up to a B now, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm unlocking quite a lot of concept art. I think we'll just save all of that until later. Getting some progress towards achievements. I like that the achievements in this game are shown through the menu.
Get down here! Fight!
And being included because this is definitely that style of game. So this guy is not fighting. I can't break it. I missed. Monster's trying. Oh, I have to break it out. Oh, it's just sitting there. Taking damage. So there's some connection to what happens in Limbo as far and what happens in the real world, but not a one-to-one connection. Spooky pictures on the wall.
Get lost.
Oh, this is a haunted thing. This is a haunted house.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I was supposed to evade or attack. I attacked instinctively. This is a pretty spooky house. Let's see. Press B to use copper key. What does that do? Walk into the light, Dante. Copper airball. Kill all the enemies within the time limit. Enemies only take damage in the air. So I have to take these guys up. I'm really not equipped for doing these type of things right now. I've got 47 seconds left. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like this one is that hard, but I probably did terrible just in the timing. What does that give us? Health cross fragment. Collect 4 of those and we'll get a health cross. Alright. So that was the secret mission, and that will significantly move us towards increasing our life. I don't think we could go back in there and get another health cross fragment. That would be too easy. We're walking towards this mirror. Is the mirror doing everything the same as me? Good. So it's not a doppelganger, or it's a very good doppelganger if it is. Mirror technology in video games always trouble.
Get back here.
So even he seems to know that his sword's not strong enough. It's a rather strange haunted house. I'm noticing our guns don't really lock on to the heard him wailing. They don't really lock onto these small items. They're collectible. What's this? So whatever unlocks that door, we're not ready for. So if demons are running the world, maybe that's why they're lost souls. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to attack that. Which way do I want to go? Looks like a gate backwards, which is strange because I kind of felt like this was all going to be just straight path runs. That would make a lot more sense for this style of game. That we'd go from point A to point B and never turn around and come back. But we are having a slight section here where we can just gather ourselves. We're probably walking into a boss battle jump scare type intro. Says exit right there. Watch. That's not gonna work.
Exit. Good.
There's no way this is gonna work. Giant like music box. This is a trap. Look. Stop.
Not good. Yeah, whatever.
So it's like a clockwork type stuff too. Don't touch the gears. One of the things I would suggest. We're up to B, but it's going to take a while to get up. These guys are so easy to defeat. I'll just move further back. That's great. Yeah, I can't help but notice that these are spinning saw blades instead of gears. That puts the stripper's white wig, I believe, on his head.
Not in a million years.
And does the white hair looking like the old Dante.
Why not?
He's bulletproof. There's a rip up ahead.
A what?
We'll take you back to the real world. We'll come back for the hunter.
So, looking over here at this area before we do anything. Do I have anything that I want to purchase? Yes, I do have another upgrade. So, let's see. I don't see any reason to really get anything besides the shoot to get those gunshots up to as much damage as first. Because I'm not really intentionally hitting combinations. If I'm doing combinations, it's 100% except for Y. That's about my level of skill with doing stuff like that. So I can hit Y or XXX. Pound on the keys. Buttons. So this is just encouraging us to run. in this
Okay,
big
then.
empty area.
Let's fight.
Dante, wait!
So I guess the demons
It's working.
exist in the real world?
You can fight him now. It won't be easy.
I guess the demons are
Hunters are
invisible
brutal
but
fighters.
actually exist in the human world.
So am I.
Yeah,
I hear you. Oh, you feel it now, don't ya?
So now I need to just get close by.
Get back down here!
That seems a little easy.
Shoot him down!
Seems a little too easy. There. I'm up to A. And it says A for anarchic or something like that. It's just silliness. Come on, I mean, I should take no damage whatsoever. I'm not that good. I see, there's the type of attack there should be more of. It should be coming a little bit faster. Look, I can just, with my upgraded to level 2 guns, I can just sit here. It's not even trying. I'm unlocking concept art just by hitting. This is like ridiculous. The guns seem to stymie his attacks so much, I'm gonna win. I wanna get a boss battle with no damage, why not? That was ridiculously easy though.
Game over. Son of who? Or mother. I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first. My mother. I barely remember her.
Sparta's a weird name. It's too close to Sparta with a T. I thought we would have gone to like a score screen to just give us our scores for that level.
Are you okay, Dante?
How do you know my name?
My boss knows you. He wants to meet. Please? I helped you back there.
I didn't ask for your help.
We know all about you, Dante. I'm with an organization called The Order. Heard of it?
Something to do with that masked freak on the net?
That's my boss.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
We're just receiving reports of a terrorist attack that is taking place at the Bellevue Pier in the Western District of the city. Police are asking the public to remain vigilant. Further terrorist attacks could take place anywhere, anytime, and when you least expect them.
We have your scent, son of Sparta. Now it is just a matter of time.
There we go. Style points, I get a S rank. Time, I get a D rank. Completion, I got 63% of all the collectibles, I guess, so I got an A rank. Items used, none. Deaths, none. So you probably lose some score for the for what you would use if you used items. Let's look at the leaderboards. Let's see. Okay, compared to no one else. How do we? It's like showing friends list, showing me. There we go. I'm in position 106,904. Fair enough. Showing the top now. So, whenever I look at leaderboards, I do want to probably guesstimate that I feel like a big chunk of them are cheating, hacking into the system. See here where you see a lot of scores that are just 639,936. That is a good indicator that either there was a commonly known way to hack to that score, or that is the maximum you can actually get in the game, and everything above it is there. So since this is such a score-based game, I wouldn't be surprised if none of the top 100 are accurate, which is really kind of destroys like leaderboards. Leaderboards don't really mean anything. If you're trying to get the top one, you've got too many cheaters out there. Your friends list, if I had friends on Steam, maybe that would be somewhat interesting. Of my score of 181,000 for the beginning of the level, that might be something worth comparing. But yeah, it does show us you can get a rank of triple S, which means you probably can get a rank of triple S for collectibles and time and style being your combo meter that you build up by not taking damage. Let's see, if you had a time of A and a D on completion, it would spell sad. That, I don't know why I think that's kind of funny, but I guess it is to me. And then we could go back to the main menu and let's see. Let's do that. Now, I was gonna go for an hour hard level, just an hour per episode, but we've been going 53 minutes, which includes a 7-minute intro, and so that's gonna probably put these episodes closer to 45 minutes. We got a secret mission, which was the air brawl, so we have several more of those. 21, I believe, was in total. And then we have the mission of that first section, and this is kind of weird. If that very first one is called Devil May Cry, and the next one we do is Son of Sparta, and there might really only be 5 levels in this whole game. Interesting. That would put this game at rather short if we just did one mission. We may not be spending that much time on here. I could go in and do some more training. I could do Bloody Palace, which is the wave-based thing. I don't think there's any reason why you'd really want to do that right now. We've got some achievements. I love the fact that the achievements are here, that they're getting pointed out when you're making progress towards those achievements. It's getting pointed out, and we've unlocked some concept art for mission 1. Let's see. Completed on any difficulty, completed on any difficulty, completed on any difficulty. To get the other concept art, we'd have to complete on higher levels. I was very disappointed with this boss battle. That's the only thing I'm really concerned with. see, mission 6, mission 7, mission 8, mission 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, good. We have more missions than what is being shown. So this game will be not limited to just 5 missions. But yes, I'm certain playing on a harder difficulty will be required to fully enjoy this game. In fact, the way I'm playing is kind of silly. I should have started on the hardest difficulty to begin with, tried that, and then gone back and lowered it if I felt I needed to. The only real danger of doing that is you may have to start the whole game over if you hit one part that's just too difficult. Unfortunately for YouTube, that kind of conflicts with what I'm trying to do as far as showing off the game. So I'm showing a unrealistic way to play the game, and I try to avoid that. Let's see. Just some concept art, not even really that interesting. I mean, I don't know if concept art should be hidden behind anything in the game, though. I think any extra should be unlocked by default, would be my opinion. Time played as human has been 33 minutes, and my time spent in human mode has been 33:48. I don't understand how that... I must have left the game running for 30 minutes just as I was testing on the menu. Oops, that blows that statistics out. So, that's it for this episode. As always, I end my episodes the same way. I ask you to like this video. I ask you to share it with your friends if they're age appropriate, and we can see the level on that age appropriateness. It's going to push it, but it's not going to go too far. Unlike, say, The Witcher 3, which actually would show nudity, it seems like this one is just going to heavily and cheesily imply it, but it will cuss, and it will be something that most kids might get in trouble with their parents, even if they were 18 years old playing. The Devil Angels themes too being included might be a problem in such a mature game. So I was wrapping up. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Oops, had a little bit of a blackout there as I forgot what I was doing. I ask you to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. I'm certain people are going to be able to play this game better than me. It's not my forte. This is one of those fast-paced button-mashing style of games that on a harder difficulty I wouldn't succeed at. Particularly since I should say I have arthritis in my hands from playing so many video games. Well, actually no, it's actually, I inherited it genetically, but playing video games doesn't help it. And the thing that really causes pains in my fingers is pounding on buttons really fast. So I have to be careful about that too. But yeah, I keep trying to wrap up and I'm not getting very far. Oh yeah. If you would be so kind as to click on my name, Rydo, that'll take you to my main YouTube page. From there, on the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you click that and make a donation, you would make my day. Any amount, it doesn't matter. Any bit helps. Also, on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab. Click that and you can see all the other games I'm covering or have covered. I have done a lot. I have a lot of videos, so go check out some of the others. And then it would be nice if you would friend and follow me on all the social media sites I'm on. Down below in the description I have links to Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, and Battle.net. If you follow and friend me on all of those, that's the best way to see when I have the newest videos out, the second new videos come out. But I can also tell you I release videos every Monday through Friday. This one will be at the 7 p.m. slot, so this one will come out next Monday through Friday. So either tomorrow or Monday, I don't know, I record these videos early. There will be the next episode. And that is it. So I always like to end my episodes the same way, and I really do mean it. I like to say thank you for watching, and have a good evening. So, thank you for watching, and have a good evening.